What is going on, guys? This is Brian here of the Game Center, back again 1 year later. I bet a lot of people are wondering where the hell I've been. It's basically a very, very complicated story. About a year ago, my laptop decided to crap out on itself and pretty much just die, and I wasn't able to use that for the longest time until I was able to. My uncle helped me out fixing it and everything, and got a brand new motherboard, brand new screen, so I'm back recording stuff again. And there's a lot of stuff that's happened over the past year, but that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about what happened yesterday. I'm not talking about the Splatoon Nintendo Direct. I'm talking about the news of Nintendo and Universal Studios teaming up in order to make a theme park or a theme park land inside the Universal Studios park, similar to what the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is in Florida, and soon to be in Universal Studios Hollywood. This is something I've been wanting my entire time as a Nintendo fan. I've been a fan of Nintendo for well over 23 years. That's how old am I now, is 23, or coming on to 23. And the thought of a Nintendo theme park was something that just blew my mind. Like, there's so many different possibilities that could happen with a Nintendo theme park. Like, you could have Peach's Castle as the big centerpiece, similar to how Disney has like a big castle in the centerpiece of their parks and stuff. Or we could have Luigi's Mansion, Haunted Mansion, sort of similar to like how the Haunted Mansion is in the Disney parks and that. I keep coming back to Disney because that's like the main theme park I always went to as a kid. Now I must have gone to, when I was living in Florida for a bit when working with Disney, I must have gone to Walt Disney World like a million times just because I was able to get in for free. And for Disneyland when I lived in LA, just a million times over. So that love of the Disney parks and me thinking what could possibly be put into a Nintendo theme park, like those creative juices started flowing. And with that announcement yesterday, it reignited those creative juices. And I'm hoping Nintendo and Universal do something completely amazing, similar to how Universal and J.K. Rowling and Warner Brothers did with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, because when I went there back a couple years ago, that was the most accurate representation I ever seen of something. And it was exactly like the Harry Potter movies, and it was perfect. They got the scale down right. We got butterbeer from the movies, and we got a bunch of different stuff too. Even got the candies and stuff they had in there, which was amazing. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm still freaking out about the Nintendo theme park, though. There's so many possibilities that could open up. I remember watching all these videos of different people reacting to this news, and I remember hearing Game Explain, Andre, Derek, and Josh from the BitBlock were talking about, hey, what if they were connecting two theme parks together? They can connect them by warp pipe, similar to how Harry Potter does the Hogwarts Express between Diagon Alley and Hogsmeade. And that was something that, it's really smart. I mean, that's a really great way in order to connect the two theme parks. Though I don't know if that would necessarily work, since Harry Potter's up in that. How exactly they would connect the two theme parks together, since the the area that I think that they would put it in, which was the Marvel Island that they have there, they would probably take out that entire Marvel Island, since next year Disney is pretty much going to be getting the entire rights to having Marvel stuff at their parks in 2016, and Universal is probably going to lose that license because they were only able to maintain it for a certain amount of time east of the Mississippi, and Disney's going to get that back. They've already started up with the Marvel stuff by opening the superhero store in downtown Disney, or Disney Springs as it's called now. And we're probably going to start seeing more and more of that as time goes on for Disney. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Universal and how where they're going to put this. As I said before, I think they're going to put it in the Islands of Adventure, more than likely. That's where they're going to start. That's how they started out with the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And if they put it in Islands of Adventure, it definitely go with the Marvel Islands, where I think they're gonna completely revamp that entire area. They're gonna pull out all the attractions. They're gonna pull out the Hulk coaster, the Spider-Man ride, and whatever else is in there, and they're gonna completely gut it out, similar how they did the Amity Wharf area when they were building Diagon Alley for Harry Potter in the Universal Studios Florida park. And they're gonna start work on that probably soon, hopefully with Nintendo and Universal. They're gonna put in some great stuff, completely ramp it out, get some exclusive merchandise in there to get people into the park. Nintendo fans are definitely gonna be going there. Hopefully, I'm definitely gonna try to get over there if I ever get a chance to. It's kind of expensive going from Arizona to Florida, so we'll have to wait and see how much airplane fare is then. But Nintendo is past the 90s. They were definitely more hands-on with their IPs. They're very protective of them ever since the Super Mario Brothers movie and the pretty much lackluster cartoons, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Legend of Zelda, and Captain N. They've been pretty much protective of those. And I'm hoping that Nintendo and all that, they do take their time. I'm hoping also Universal consults Miyamoto and the rest of the game designer, Eiji Aonuma, and everybody when coming up with rides or attractions for people to enjoy in the Nintendo parts of Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure or wherever it's going to go. It's more than likely it's going to go to Universal Studios Japan, because they're Nintendo's based out of Japan, so it would probably obviously go down there. Florida is definitely a big one as well. It would go down to, because that's a very, very big tourist destination. Though I'm not sure if it will go down to Universal Studios Hollywood. That is a very, very small space that they have to work with. And even with the Harry Potter area that they have there, they had very little space to work with. So I don't know how they're gonna how they would fit any more into that area. I believe they still have that Nickelodeon play place there. They could probably rip that out, since Nickelodeon really doesn't have much of a presence with Universal Studios anymore. It's more like Transformers, Jurassic Park, E.T., though E.T.'s gone. And they'll probably rip out a bunch of places, hopefully for Nintendo, to put their place. Now for ride designs, I don't know what they're going to probably do for this. Hopefully it's something really, really good, like a Star Fox coaster or something, which would be really... That'd be kind of cool. Star Fox or an F-Zero coaster for like Star Fox. You could start out in like the great... I know the name of the ship, I just can't remember it off the top of my head. You start off, I think it's called the Great Fox, I think it is. And you fly out from the tunnel, and then that'd be pretty much the coaster. And you have like, it'd be kind of cool if you had these little speakers in the ride vehicles, and pretty much it's just chatter from the flight crew, Falco, Slippy, Fox, Peppy, and if you got up to like a corkscrew, Peppy would say, "Do a barrel roll," and it would do the barrel roll, and it'd be so fantastic. What else could there be? There could be a lot of different. I want to see what kind of drinks and stuff were there with Harry Potter. They had the butter beer. They had all different sorts of foods and stuff you would see in the Harry Potter universe. I'm thinking a lot of the drinks you're gonna have something like the Zelda potions and stuff, like the red potion, the green potions for magic and stuff. Also, Lon Lon milk. That'd be kind of cool if you have like a little Lon Lon milk stand, and it's like, oh, I just thought of something. It would be like modeled after the Hyrule Market town in Ocarina of Time. And you would have these little stands for food, and then you would have the arrow game or the bomb shoe. I don't know how that would work, but that would be kind of cool. Also, you could have like an adult area in this area, Zelda, like a Termina type area, where they could sell Chateau Romani, which would be kind of cool. Oh, there's so many possibilities. They could do like a Mario Kart type ride where you're in these go-karts, and I don't know how they would do this technology, but they would somehow give you the power-ups and stuff. like a blue shell or a red turtle shell or something, and that would cause other opponents' cards to like spin out, or you drop a banana peel, they would spin out as well, or a blue shell, they would get stunned or something. That'd be kind of cool. There's just so many possibilities that are going through my head that I've seen from so many people. It's just really, really exciting. Something that a lot of people, as well as me, has dreamed up for years, and I'm hoping Nintendo and Universal don't screw this up, because I know Nintendo's very protective over their IPs, and I'm hoping that it turns out very fantastic. I'm sure it will, because Nintendo will have complete control of what goes on with these things, and hopefully it turns out pretty damn awesome. Alright guys, it's been great coming back, recording something again, and I hope you guys continue to watch. Those who have waited and waited months and months for me to release a new video, I thank you so much for waiting. I apologize for not recording something sooner, but I just had to get this computer fixed. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.